Hello, this is Amy on the Whimsy Stamps channel. Thank you for joining me for today's 2 cards with fun for foiling. I'm starting off the first card example with the floral A2 hot foil plate, and I have already foiled this with moonstone foil on some navy cardstock, and I just love the way this looks, and this looks like a little nice rainbow on this. I'm going to cut this to an A2 size so you can see that this foil plate is just a little bit bigger than an A2 size, which is nice because it gives you an opportunity to cut it where you want it. And I am now going to show you that I have actually foiled this on clear acetate using gold foil. And this acetate, it's not a heat-resistant acetate, but it is a pretty thick acetate, and it actually foils beautifully. And so when I place the acetate foil over the moonstone foil on the cardstock, you can see how the overlap looks really spectacular. So I want to adhere this acetate onto the blue cardstock. And in order to do that, I am going to score the foil, and I'm going to score it on both sides. And then I am going to bend that over and tape it to the back of my cardstock. So when you foil with acetate, just make sure that you have your piece of acetate a little bit longer, both on the top and the bottom, so you can do that. For my sentiment, I'm going to use the Celebrate word die, which I've already cut the shadow layer in navy cardstock to match my card. And I am using some sparkle gold heat embossing powder, which I've just added some Versamark onto a piece of cardstock that I have, and then I'm just going to die cut this out. And I use this technique a lot when I don't have the exact paper that I want to use for a sentiment. So I'm just going to glue this onto that navy Celebrate that I've already made, and then I'm going to adhere this die cut to my card using some glue dots, and that card is done. And this is gorgeous. I wish you could see it in real life because it really shows such a neat shimmer and shine, and the effect of those two foils over each other is it's absolutely stunning. So for my second card example, I'm going to use another hot foil plate called Medallions Modern from Whimsy Stamps, and these are 3 adorable little circles. And what I've done is on a piece of white cardstock, I have hot foiled them in rose gold foil, and just having them one on top of each other. And I just like this look a lot. And as you can see, my card is a little bit bigger than A2, so I'm going to cut that down to an A2 size. And I just want to add a little bit of something else to it. And I have this adorable panda stamp, which is from the new release from Whimsy Stamps from earlier this month. And I have just stamped that in some black ink and added a sentiment from the stamp set. And because you have this really beautiful shiny foil, it really sets off the beautiful illustrated panda. And I'm just going to add a couple of sequins to it, and this card is ready to go. So thank you so much for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps channel. Really appreciate your time that you have with me today, and please follow us and like and subscribe, and I hope you have fun with foil.